Hey, what's up guys, this is Skyforce95 here. As you can see, I am not in my usual filming location because I am currently at home and I don't really have great places to film in my house, so this would just have to make do for now. I'll be leaving for my internship real soon, so I picked up this item here, which is as you can see, a multi-functional USB cable, and it's also retractable, which is really handy to make things more compact. Don't like to pack too many bulky and extravagant items here. So this one here is one of those more generic ones. I don't believe it is Apple certified or anything like that, but from what I've used with non-certified cables, they generally still work as advertised. They're still able to transfer data, just you know, it may not, it's just not certified by Apple basically. So as long as it really works, I really don't have too much of a problem with that. But anyways, I'll just go ahead and unbox this for you guys and then give you my thoughts on it when I have fully tested this thing out. So this one I saw on Amazon for about $7, but there are quite a few variations of this sold from different sellers. But just pick one that had some of the better reviews. So here it is. The cables are flat and they come in several different colors. I just got this nice sky blue one. Interesting. The clickiness is a lot louder than my retractable cable that I had previously. It was this EZO, and that one was Apple certified, but it also costed me like 20 bucks. So, and then it broke on me later. Well, like that, the lightning connector wasn't charging my iPhone anymore, about I think 2 years later, so that wasn't very good. So that's it for the unboxing. I'll be testing this out, so stay tuned. Okay, so this review portion is going to be really short since this is a simple device and I have already reached a very definitive conclusion. So just to give you guys a quick overview, this is a 4-in-1 cable, so it does support 4 different kind of inputs that you can supposedly all charge at the same time. You have your typical lightning port here that you can charge Apple devices, as well as the larger version of the micro USB to charge larger Android devices like the Samsung Galaxy Note. And there's also the 30-pin Apple connector pin for older iOS devices. And you also have the typical smaller micro USB, which pretty much covers the rest of the portable devices that you own. Unfortunately, it is not able to transfer data at all. As you can see, when I plug in my iPad, it is not able to detect my device at all. So this is solely only for charging. The cables themselves are flat, and then the material is a pretty nice soft touch, which doesn't attract too much dust, which is definitely a plus. The actual retractable design is simple. You have to pull both ends at the same time, otherwise you're going to damage the cables themselves, and it definitely does clearly label it right here, so don't make that mistake. At its longest length, completely stretched out, it is approximately 3.5 feet long. At its shortest length, it's not really quite short, it's about 10 inches long. So it's really not that short, but it's definitely more portable than carrying a full-length cable. But now comes the real deal breaker. If the data issue was already a deal breaker for you, then don't bother with this cable. But the problem with this is that not only is it not able to support fast charging, it literally broke within 3 weeks of me using it, and I was not rough with it at all. I always pulled it at both ends. It literally started draining the battery of my devices instead of charging it. Even for a $7 cable, that's ridiculous. This lifespan is terrible. Not being MFI certified isn't a huge deal to me as long as the product works properly, and it definitely doesn't work properly if it's just going to break out within 3 weeks. So unfortunately, I cannot recommend this device. I think they have a great concept going. If they had it working as advertised, then I would definitely recommend this to a friend. So don't get this by any means. Search elsewhere. Definitely look into MFI certified cables. There definitely are more of the retractable design that has maybe 2-in-1 functionality, maybe not the 4-in-1 functionality, unfortunately, but there are 2-in-1 retractable cables out there for a good $10 or so, so I would definitely look into those. But that will conclude this video. I hope you found it helpful. As usual, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up to support the channel, and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing to my channel, Skyforce95. Thank you for watching.